You just like this.
Oh, that's because that's where they are. I've no idea. That's okay, kill the music then, Jordan, please. Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Biltmore. Welcome to our first in-room auction post-COVID, and thank you to those who have taken the time and trouble to attend early this evening. We've got something in the region of 28 or 29 registered bidders on the internet. So I will be taking bids from in the room and on the internet this evening. We look forward to opening our new Central London office on Buckingham Palace Road in January of next year. So we will have a full catalogue of auction dates for you going forward into 2022. I am, of course, joined this evening by the team that you can see floating about, both in front of you and behind you, who will be dealing with various proxy bids and auction registration. If you've got any questions to ask in between, then please approach one of the team and they will do everything they can to help you. I, of course, am not able to take any of your bids, any of your questions, I should say, from the rostrum this evening. For those on the internet, if you haven't yet registered to bid, then please do call the mobile 07843 656 447, and we can do everything we can to try and help you register for the auction as we move along this evening. This evening's auction takes place under the RICS Common Auction Conditions, where applicable, and also the Scottish Articles of Route for the properties which are in Scotland. Should you bid on the fall of the hammer, and this happens, you have entered into a binding contract. Not when you feel like it, not when you've paid the deposit, not after you've finished negotiating, but actually when this happens. That's it, it's all over. We have 55 lots in this evening's auction catalogue. 1 or 2 are sold prior. I think there's 3 or 4 withdrawn lots, and the rest will be offered in catalogue order. I will keep you up to date with any addendum as we go forward. Tom, can you make sure I've got a copy of the addendum close by? I haven't got one with me, please. The auction is subject to the latest addendum, so if you don't have one with you, then please ask the team at the back of the room for a copy and they will provide you with one. If you are the successful bidder this evening, you'll be asked for your ID for money laundering purposes. You will also be asked for a 10% deposit, and you'll be asked to pay the buyer's premium where one is applicable. We will be exchanging contracts with Charlie at the rear of the room later on this evening. In these strange times, for those people that are bidding on the internet, the auction department are empowered to exchange both on behalf of the vendor and the buyer. So once again, on the fall of the hammer, you will have entered into a binding contract and we will be exchanging on your behalf. The auction is made up of three parts, of course. Those properties sold prior, those properties sold this evening, and then obviously some properties will get sold tomorrow and in the coming days leading on from the auction. So if you're not successful this evening, please immediately approach me or a member of the team and we will do everything we can to help you facilitate a deal. I just need to put that down somewhere. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to lot number 1 because the internet is itching to get on. Lot number 1 is Peaky Blinders Nightclub, Doncaster Road, Scunthorpe, Lincolnshire, DN157DE with a guide price of 250,000, currently achieving a annual rent of 25,000 per annum, set up on a brand new lease license with the tenants which lasts for the next 5 years. So a fantastic modern building, not very old. I think the building's about 9-10 years old maximum, in immaculate condition inside. I am holding one proxy, which is my proxy for this property. So I will be making bids for the property using my proxy. The guide at 250. When you want to start it, 300 or 280 to get on. 250 then. 250 where? I've got 250 bid. My proxy at 250. 250 bid at 250. 250. 255. 255. 255. 255. 60. 260. 260. 265. 270. 270 in the room. 270 bid. 270 bid. Try again then at 270 bid. At 270 bid 5, 275, my proxy at 275, at 275, 80, 280, 280, 280 bid, at 280,009 bid at 280. Made no mistake at 280 bid, my bid's in the room at 280. And 5, 285, 285, 285 bid at 285,000 bid. Try again, sir, at 285, at 285 bid, at 285,000 bid for then. 90, 290, 290, 290, 290 bid, 290 bid. 5 kills my proxy, 295, my proxy bidder at 295, 295, 295 bid, 295,000 bid for then at 295, at 295 bid, at 295. One more time to buy it at 295, 295,000 bid. At 295,000, 295,000 bid for then at 295. First time then at 295. Second time at 295. Third and final time at 295. 6. 296. 296. 296. 7. 297. 297 bid. At 297,000 bid. At 297,000. At 297,000 bid. 8, 298, 298. In the room then at 298,000. At 298,000 bid. I'm going to sell away at 298. First time then at 298. Second time at 298. Third and final time at 298,000. Hammers up. Thank you. Your buyer's number, sir. Do you have a number? No, no number. We know who it is. It's fine. I'm short of a pen. Can you lend me a pen, please? I don't know why I'm short of a pen. We move on then to plot P23. Lot 41 in the catalogue, the land off Hadlow Road, Tunbridge in Kent, with a guide price of £60,000, vacant possession upon completion, and a fantastically good triangle of grassland here, with significant future hope value for planning consent at a later date, access directly off the A26 in Tunbridge, 2.9 acres, put me in at 60,000 to get on. 60,000 for the guide. Well, 50 then. 50,000 bid on the net. 50,000 bid. 50 is bid. 50,000 bid. At 50,000 bid for then at 50,000. 50,000. 50,000 bid at 50,002. 52. 52,000. 52,000 bid. At 52,000 bid for then at 52. 52,000 bid. At 52,000 bid 4. 54. 54. You're out. 54,000. 54,000, you're out. 54,000, 54,000 bid. At 54,000 bid 5, 55, 55,000, 55,000 bid, 56, 56. My bid's on the net at 56,000, 56,000 bid. At 56,000 bid for then at 56,000. At 56,000 bid. At 56,000 only bid for then at 56,000. 7, 57, 57,000, 57,008, 58, 58, 9. 60, 1, 2, 62, 62, you're out, 62, out on the net, my bid's in the room at 62,000, at 62,000 bid, at 62,000, only bid for then at 62,003, 63, 63, 64, 64. My bid's on the net at 64,000, at 64,000 bid, at 64,000, only bid for then at 64,000, 5, 65, 65, 6, 66. My bid's on the internet at 66,000, 7, 67, 67 at the back of the room at 67 bid, 68, try again, 9, 69, 69,000, 70 bid, 70 bid for it then at 70,000 bid, at 70,000 bid for it then at 70,000, at 70,000 bid, you all sure? At 70,000, my bid's on the net at 70,000 pounds. First time then at 70,000, second time at 70,000, third and final time at 70,000 pounds. Thank you. 2025. We move on to lot 42. I think I've gone too far forward there. Yeah. Lot 42. Plots B340, 341 and 342. The opposite side of the access roadway from the land at Tunbridge here, Hadlow Road. Once again, direct access opposite number 135. With a guide this time of £4,000 per plot. I issue per plot for the 3 plots to make no mistake. When will be for it? 4,000, 4,000 or 3 to get on. 2,000 bid. 2,000 bid for then on the net at 2,000. £2,000 per plot at 2,000. 2 bid. At £2,000 bid for then at 2,000. 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for then at 2,000. 2,000 and a half. 2,500. 2,500. 2,500 bid for then at 2,500. 2,500 bid. 3 bid. 3,000 bid for then at 3,000 bid at 3 bid. At 3,000 bid for then at £3,000 per plot at 3,000. At £3,000 bid. At 3 bid. At £3,000 bid for then on the net at 3 bid. 32. 3,200 bid. 3,200 bid for then at 32. 3,200 bid for then at 32. 32. 3,200 bid. At 3,200 bid for then at 3,200 bid. At 3,200 only bid for then at 3,200 bid at 32. First time then at 32. Second time at 3,200. Third and final time I ask you at £3,200. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We'll leave that one for a moment or two. We move on then to 42A. 2 plots together in the same position. B344 and B345. Once again with a guide price of 4,000. When will be for it? 3,000. 3, 2, 2,000. Anybody coming at £2,000 per plot? 2 bid. £2,000 and bid for that, £2,000. £2,000 per plot at £2,000 and bid for that, 2,000. For B344 and B345, 2,000. 2.5. 2,500 bid. 2,500 only bid for that, 2,500. 2,500 bid. 3. 3,000. 3,000 bid. 3,000 bid for that, 3,000 bid for that, 3. 3,000 bid. 3,000 bid. 32. 3,200 bid. At 3,200 only bid for that, 3,200 bid at 32. At 3,200 bid, is that a bid, sir? 3,200. At 3,200, 33. 3,300. 3,300 bid for that, 3,300 bid. At 3,300 bid at 33. First time then at 3,300. Second time at 33. Third and final time at £3,300. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I'm going to move on past 42B in that case to just mention to you lot 43, the Loch Lomond Galleries, which will actually be offered in our next auction. We're just awaiting to deal with the final legal details on that. So if you were here interested in that and interested in thinking about what a fantastic investment it is, producing nearly £200,000 a year, do come and have a chat with us about it. It is available and we should well be ready very shortly. I think that brings us on to 44. 11 to 19 Trafalgar Street, Consett, County Durham, DH8 5AP. with a guide here of 450,000. Significant development opportunity here for, where are we? For first floor and ground floor residential units. You will have seen the plan in our catalogue. Very, very rare opportunity, currently producing just over £30,000 a year in rent. I think there's 3 vacant units on the ground floor at the moment and 3 that are tenanted, producing the rent. Fantastic development opportunity with a guide of 450. I shan't dwell and bid 400,000 for it. 400,000 I am bid at 400. 400,000 bid, make no mistake, at 400,000. At 400,000 bid. At 400,000 only bid for then at 400,000. 401,000? I don't think so. 405, 405,000, 405,000 bid at 405,000 and 10, 410, 410,000, 410,000, 15, 415, no sir, 415,000, 415,020, 420, 420 bid, with a 420 bid, make no mistake.
421.
No, 25, 425, 425,000 bid, at 425,000 bid for that at 425. 30 bid, 430,000 bid, at 430,000 bid for that at 430,000. No, 5, 435, 435 bid, you're out, make no mistake, every bid your own at 435,000. At 435,000 bid, at 435, 40, 440, 440. 440,000 bid, at 440,000 bid, at 440,000 bid, take 5 you like, 445 with Michael, 445, 445 bid, 445,000 bid, at 445,000 bid for then at 445, at 445, 50 is my bid, 450,000 bid, at 450,000 bid for then at 450, 450 bid, at 450,000 bid, first time then at 450, second time at 450, third and final time at £450,000, all short and all done at 450. Subject to approval from the vendor, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We move on then to Epping Farm, Hobbs Cross Lane, fantastic agricultural land that is also subject to commercial development opportunity. Hobbs Cross Lane, Epping, Essex, CM 167NY, with an original guide price of £6,000 per plot. That's been a little reduced. For lot 45, we offer plots B86 to B89. And B105 to 107 as a block, effectively forming a square for you. There we are. What do you want to be for it? 4,000 bid. 4,000 is bid for then at 4,000. £4,000 per plot at £4,000. Commercial development opportunity. Long-term investment of £4,000. 45 bid. 4,500 bid, at 4,500 only bid for that at 45, 4,500 bid, at 4,500 only bid for that at 45, at 45, 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 5,000 bid for that at 5,000, at 5,000 only bid for that at 5,000, what's happening on the net at 5,000 bid, at 5,000 bid for that at 5,000, 5,000 bid, at 5,000 only bid for that at 5,000 pound bid for that at 5,000, 5,000, try again at £5,000. At £5,000 only bid for that at 5,000. First time then at 5,000. Second time at 5,000. Third and final time at £5,000 per plot. Ladies and gentlemen, not tonight for that one, I'm sorry. We move on then to lot 45A. Part of the same potential development. Plots A31 to A51. Once again in a rectangular block, with a guide price of £6,000, close to the Epping Forest, M11 and M25. Read your catalogue, think about the development potential, don't miss it. 6 or 5 or 4,000 to get on. 3 bid. £3,000 bid for that. 3,000. 3,000 bid. £3,000 per plot bid at 3,000. 3,000 bid at 3,000 only bid. 32. 3,200 bid. 35. 3,500. 3,500 bid. 3,500 only bid for that. 35. 35. 3,500. 4. 4,000. 4,000 bid. At 4,000 only bid for that. 4,000. 4,000 per plot then at £4,000. First time then at 4,000. Second time at 4,000. Third and final time for this one at £4,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We'll move on past 45B then and look to offer lot 46. Lot 46. Yeah, 46 is where you are? Yeah. So, at 46, we move to Beach Farm Road, Wallingham. Beach Farm Road, Wallingham, sorry, CR69QG. With a guide price of 5,000 per plot. Freehold with vacant possession upon completion. Plots 249 to 466. There we are. Fantastic agricultural land, grazing land, plenty of future opportunity, and what a place to buy land in that is. Where do you want to be for it? For plots 249 to 466, 5,000 or 4,000 to get on, 3,000 if you want. 2 is bid, 2,000 I am bid at 2, 2,000 bid, at £2,000 bid for that, 2,000, at 2,000, 21 bid. 21 bid at 21, 21 bid, 22, 22 bid, 22 bid, you're all after 22, 23, 23 bid, 23 on the net at 2,300 bid, 24, 2,400 bid, 2,500 bid, 2,500 bid for that at 25, 2,500 bid, 26, 2,600, 2,600 bid, 27 bid, 27 bid on the net, keep me right at 2,700 bid. 2,700 bid for that, 2,700 bid and 28, 2,800 and 2,800 bid, 29, 2,900 bid, at 2,900 only bid for that, 2,900 bid, at 2,900 bid, 3 I like at 2,900 bid, at 2,900 only bid for that, 2,900, 3, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3,000 bid for that, 3,000, at £3,000 per plot bid at £3,000, at 3,000. At 3,000 bid, at 3,000 bid. 31 you like then at £3,000 bid for that at 3,000. At 3,000. At 3,000 bid for that at 3,000. You all sure? And all done at £3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite, I'm sorry. We move on then to lot 47. Same area. Neighbouring paddock this, plots P01 to P55. Stand on 3,000, 3,000 per plot. 2,000 bid, 2,000 number for that, 2,000 on the net this time at 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for that, 2,000, make no mistake at £2,000 and 22, 2,200 bid, 2,200 only bid for that, 22, 22 bid, at 2,200 bid, 2,200 bid for that, 22, 2,200 bid, at 2,200 bid, 23, 2,300 bid, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27, 27 bid, 2,700 bid, 28 bid, 29, 2,900 bid, 2,900 bid.
With you.
3, did you say? 3,000 bid. 3,000 bid for them, 3,000 bid for them, 3,000. What, is that right or wrong? Oh, I see. 3,000 bid. At 3,000 only bid for them, 3,000 bid at £3,000 per plot at 3,000. First time then, make no mistake. Second time at 3,000. Third and final time at £3,000 per plot at 3,000. Thank you. Don't want to get lost. Lot number 48 is withdrawn from this evening's auction. Lot number 49.
Sorry.
is once again the northerly section of the same area, plots P440 to P481. Fantastic land, close to the main road, great access in Church Lane, Warlingham, and the surrounding area, I should say. 2,000 bid to get on. 2,000. Two bid. £2,000 bid for the £2,000 per plot bid. £2,000 bid for the 2,000. 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for the 2,000 bid. At 2,000 only bid for the 2,000. 2,000. At 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for the 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for the 21. 2,100 bid. 2,100 bid and 22. 2,200 bid, 2,200 only bid for that, 2,200 bid, at 2,200 only bid for that, 22, 23, 2,300 bid, at 2,300 only bid for that, 2,300 bid, 24, and 2,400 bid, and 2,400 only bid for that, 2,400 bid, 24, 2,400 bid, at 2,400 bid, I've got 11 bidders on the net, 2,400 bid, at 2,400 bid for that, 24, 25, 2,500 bid, and 26, and 2,600 bid, and 2,600 only bid for the 2,600 bid. First time then at 26, second time at 26, third and final time at 2,600. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep that block for another day, thank you. We move a little bit further, closer to Heathrow this time, Church Lane, Colston in Surrey. Absolutely fantastic grade 2 arable land here, with a real opportunity, especially set back into the corners of these three these three field areas for future planning consent. This time with lot 50, an opportunity to acquire just under 2 acres. Set all together. Who's bidding me what? 3,000 on the net. That's a hopeful person, if ever there was one. 3,000, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15. 15,000 bid. Now try. 15,000 bid. At £15,000 bid for that. 15,000. 15,000 bid. At 15,000 bid for that. No. 16. 16,000. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, you're out at 23,000. 23,000 bid. At 23,000 only bid for that. 23,000. At 23,000. Try again at 23,000. At 23,000 bid. At 23,000 bid. 4. 24. 24,000. 25. 25,000. 25,000 only bid for that. 25,000. At 25,000. At 25,000 bid. At 25,000 bid. Try again. 6. 26, 26,000 bid. At 26,000 bid for that. 26,000. Future development land at 26,000. At 26,000 bid. At 26,000 bid for that. For the first time then at 26. For the second time at 26,000. And for the third time at 26,000 only bid. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite there, I'm sorry. We move across then to Longreach, Ockham in Surrey. Plots A93 and A94. Fantastic amenity land outside the wonderful little village of Ockham. Plenty of interest here. Done a lot of business here over the last few months. Great opportunity for good plots close to the frontage, just off the B2039 Ockham Village Road, with a guide of 5,000. Put me in at 5, 4, 3, 3,000 bid. 2 then, 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for the 2,000 per plot bid. 21, 2,100 bid. 22, 2,200 bid. You're out at 22, 23, 2,300 bid. 24, 2,400, 2,400, 25, 2,500 bid. 26, 27, 2,700 bid. 2,700 bid. You're all out 2,700. At 2,700 bid for the 2,700. Try again at 27, 8, 28, 29, 3, 3,000 bid, 3,000 bid, 31, 3100 bid, 32, 3200 bid, at 3200 bid and 33, 3300 bid, 4, 34, 35, and 3500 bid and 3600 bid for that, 36, 3700 bid, 38, 3800 bid, 9, 39, at 3900 bid, you're out on the net at 3900, at 3900 bid, at 3900 only bid for that, 3900 bid at 39, at 3900 bid, what's happening on the net at 3900? At 3900 bid for that, 39 at 39, first time then at 3900, second time at 3900, third and final time at 3900 bid. Ladies and gentlemen, so near yet so far. Come and talk to us about that one, very close there. We move across to Launceston, close to the Jamaica Inn. Launceston in Cornwall, PL157TY, with a guide price of £7,000 per plot, vacant possession upon completion. Plots C109 and C110, 2 individual plots, 2.5 acres thereabouts, just off the A30 at Bodmin. Go and spend the night at Jamaica Inn and enjoy your land while you're at it. With a guide of 7, put me in at 7,000. 7,000 or 6 to get on. Well, 5,000 then if you want. 5,000 bid. 5,000 bid for that. 5,000 bid for that. 5,000. 5,000 bid. 5 triple is my bid. Make no mistake at 5,000 bid. 5,000 bid. 51. 5,100 bid. 5,100 bid for that. 2. 5,200 bid at 52. 53. 5,300 bid at 5,300 only bid for that. 5,300 bid. 54, 5,400, 55, 5,500 bid, 56, 5,600 bid for that, 5,600 bid, 7, 57, and 5,700 bid, and 5,700 bid for that, 5,700, and 5,700 bid for that, 5,700. 22 people watching this lot. 5,700 bid, 5,700 bid for that, 5,700 bid, 58, 5,800, 5,800 bid, 59, 5,900 bid, at 5,900 only bid for that, 5,900 bid, 6,000, 6,000 bid, at 6,000 only bid for that, 6,000 bid for that, 61, 6,100 bid, and 6,100 only bid for that, 6,100, 62, and 6,200 bid, and 6,200 only bid for that, 6,200 bid and 3, and 6,300 bid and 63, and 6,300 bid. First time then at 63, second time at 63, third and final time at 6,300. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite, I'm sorry. We move swiftly to lot 53, which is coming back to us, I believe, in the next auction, much like lot Lomond. There are 1 or 2 inquiries, so please keep your inquiries live on that one. Give us a call. We can find a way to do a deal, I feel sure. Lot 54 has in fact been withdrawn, which brings me on to lot 55, back to the land at Beach Farm Road, Wallingham again, CR6 9QG, with a guide price of £5,000. 220 square metre plots, an ideal investment as you know. With a guide of £5,000 or 4 to get on. 3,000. 3,000 bid on the net this time. 3,000 bid. 3,000 only bid for that. 31. 3,100 bid. Oh, something's happened. 3,100 bid at 31. 3,100 bid and 32. 3,200 bid. 3,200 bid 3. 3,300 bid at 3,300 only bid for that. 34. 3,400 bid. Small steps now. 3,450 bid. 3,450 only bid for that. 3,450 bid and 3,450. And 3,450 bid and 3,450 bid and 35. 3,500 only bid for that. 3,500 bid at 35. At 35 bid for that. 35. Make no mistake. Plots P245 to P519. At 3,500 only bid for that. 3,500 bid at 35. First time then at 3,500. Second time at 3,500. Hammers up. Going to sell it at £3,500. Thank you. My hammer's breaking, I think. I'll try and be a little bit more gentle then, shall I? We'll move on to lot number 56. A A99 and A100, the land at Longreach, Ockham again, GU32 6PG, with a guide price of £4,000. Where do you want to be for these? 4,000, 4,000 or 3, 2,000 then anywhere. What's the net doing? £2,000? 2,000 bid where? I shall let it pass if there's nobody up at £2,000. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on. We move back to lot 57. I keep moving. We'll move back to lot 57, plots C112, C113 to C115 at Lordston, Cornwall, PL15. The land back close to the Jamaica Inn again, with a guide of 7,000. Where do you want to be for it? 7, 6, 6,000, 5 to get on. 5,000 bid, 5,000 bid for the 5,000 bid, 5,000 bid for the 5,000, 55, 5,500 bid, and 5,500 only bid for the 5,500 bid, and 5,500 bid for the 55, 5,500 bid, 56, 5,600, 5,600 bid, and 5,600 only bid for the 5,600 bid, at 5,600 bid, 5,600 bid, 7, 57, 57, 8, 5,800 bid, and 5,800 only bid for the 5,800 bid, and 59, and 5,900 bid, 6 bid, £6,000 bid at 6 bid. Level money is my bid at £6,000. £6,000 bid for the £6,000 per plot of £6,000. Make no mistake at 6,000. First time then at 6. Second time at 6. Third and final time at 6. Not quite there. I think everybody knows where we need to be with that one. Thank you. So we move on to lot number 58, the plots of land at Dunoon Resort, which we are very, very proud to offer on behalf of the vendor. A brand new development, just in the process of being rolled out. Hotel, leisure complex, the full works. Going to be a fantastic place to live when it's fully developed, this. With a guide price of £30,000 per plot. I have 6 plots to offer this evening in a 100 plot development, so a fantastic opportunity to be part of a new community. Sold under the Scottish Articles of Route, ladies and gentlemen, with a guide price of £30,000 a plot. Make no mistake, who's watching? We've got 19 watchers, 12 bidders on the net. 30,000 to get on, make no mistake, 30,000. 20 bid, £20,000 bid for them, 20 bid, £20,000 bid for them, 20 bid, 21 bid, 21,000 bid for them, 21, 22 bid, 23,000 bid, at 23,000 bid, 24, 25 bid, at 25,000 bid for them, 26 bid, 26 bid, 7, 27 bid, 27,000 bid for them, 27, 28,000 bid, and 28,000 bid for them, 28,000 bid. At 28,000 bid, 500 now, you're like a 28.5. 28,500 bid for the 28.5. 28.5 bid, 29 bid, 29,000 bid for the 29,000 bid for the 29,000 bid. At 29,000 only bid for the 29,000 bid. My bid's 30,000 bid. At £30,000 bid for the £30,000 bid at 30 bid. At £30,000 bid for the £30,000 bid, make no mistake at 30,000. I'm going to sell one at £30,000. First plot, pick number £30,000, hammers up. Make no mistake at £30,000. Mr. Ali, £30,000. Do we want to offer 58B? Do you have any further bids on the net for 58B? No. Okay, we'll move on to lot 59 then. Plot A3A, Aylesbury Road, Rosham, Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire, HP 224RH. Countryside grazing land here, currently being used for a variety of uses, including possible future consent. some goat farming going on, a few ponies grazing, some cattle being grazed, a multitude of different uses here. Plot A3 being just over a third of an acre, 0.368 of an acre, with a guide price of £10,000. What do you want to be? 15 or 10,000 to get on? 10,000. 7 bid. £7,000 bid for the 7,000 on the net at 7,000 bid. At £7,000 only bid for the on the net at 7,000. At 7,000. 8 now. 8,000 bid. £8,000 bid. At £8,000 only bid for the 9. £9,000 on the net at £9,000. My bid's on the net at 9,000. 9,000 bid. At £9,000 bid for the 9,000. 9,000. Try again at 9,000. At 9,000 bid. At £9,000 bid for the 9,000 on the net at £9,000. 500 to help you. 95. 9,500 bid. 9,500 only bid for the 9,500 bid. 9,500 bid for the 9,500 bid at 95. First time then at 9,500. Second time at 9,500. Third and final time at £9,500. Make sure you're all out at 9,500. Very close, ladies and gentlemen. We will move on, I think, to lot 60, the land at Tewkesbury, which is withdrawn. Which brings us then to lot 61, the pony paddock at Beach Farm Road, Wallingham, Surrey, CR69QG, with a guide of 50,000. Plus the buyer's premium, of course, freehold with vacant possession upon completion, straight off the A221, just an hour from London, fantastic little paddock. Where do you want to be for it with a guide of 50? 50,000 bid, where? 45 on the net to get me going, 45,000 bid, 45,000 bid, 50 bid, in the room, 50,000. 50,000 bid and 5, 55,000, 55,000, every bid your own, 55,000, my bid's at the back of the room, make no mistake of 55,000, 55, 60 bid, 60,000 bid, 60,000 bid for the 60,000, 60,000 bid, 65, 65,000, back of the room at 65, 70 may I, 70,000, 5, 75, 75, you're out there again, 80, 5, 90, 90,000, 5, 100, 100,000, 100,000, try again, 5, 105, 105, 10, 110,000, 110,000, 15, 115,000, yes, 20, 120 bid, 5, 120, 30, 5, 130, 40, 140, now ask me, 45, 150, 150. I think that might take the wind out of his sails, but let's see. 150.
It's taking one as well.
150 bid. You're in at 150, are we right? 150,000. 5. 60. 5. 70. 5. 75. 75 bid. Back of the room at 175,000.
178.
178. Good call. 80 bid. 180 bid.
182.
182. 85. 185,000. At 185,000. 6. 186. 8. 188. 90. 190. There's only one way to go. 200,000. 195. 195 bid. 200. 200,000. 200,000 bid. And 1. 201. 201. 2. 5. 205. 205. 6. 7. 210.
212.
212. 212,000. 15. 215,000 bid. At 215,000 bid for the 215. And a half.
Yeah.
215 and a half. 215 and a half. 220 bid. 220 bid. He's not going to be beating you though. 220 bid. At 220 bid. Try again. May I? You're out? You sure? At 220 bid. at 220,000 bid for then. You're in at 220? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 220 bid. At 220,000 bid for then, 220. At 220. Our bid's at the back of the room, we're going to sell it, make no mistake, at £220,000. First time then at 220. Second time at 220. Third and final time at 220,000. Thank you. No, I think I'm right. I'm not slipping off, I'm okay. Right, we move on, gentlemen, to lot 62. The plots B368 and 369, with a guide price of £1,000 plus the buyer's premium. Back to 2 plots off the land at Hadlow Road here. Where do you want to be? I'm in your hand. Very cheap land to go. £500 on the net, 500 bid. £500 on bid for the £500. £500 per plot and bid at 500 bid. 500 bid, I'm in your hands at £500. 500 bid for the 500. 500. £500 bid for the 500. 1,000. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid at £1,000 bid for the 1,000 per plot at 1,000 bid. Are we right? £1,000. £1,000 bid for the 1,000 bid at 1,000. At 1,000 bid. Plots B368 and 369 at Hadlow Road, Tonbridge. £1,000 bid. At 1 and bid. At £1,000 bid for the £1,000 bid. At 1 bid at £1,000. First time then at 1. Second time at 1. Third and final time at £1,000. All sure and all done. It's for nothing at £1,000 per plot. Who bidding, madam? At £1,000. Not quite, ladies and gentlemen. Come and talk to us afterwards on that one. Lot number 63, the land at Dundry Lane, has been temporarily withdrawn / I think really postponed, but it will be back to us at the next auction. Which brings us then on to plot A1 at Aylesbury Road, Rosham. Fantastic grazing land this. You've just seen the last grazing land make 220,000. So here is half an acre for you. With a guide of 10, put me in where do you want to be? £10,000, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6,000 bid. 6,000 bid for the 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 bid. Oh, sorry, we missed one.
No.
We're right.
Carry on.
Did we miss Knotwood? I'll come back to it. Did we miss it?
You're on Knotwood, you're fine. Go.
No, we're not. No, sorry.
63A.
Sorry. No, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back. We're 63A. You're right, Shanice. Thank you. Lot 63A is an additional lot. Plot 11A, Northwood Lane, Stoke Row, Hanley-on-Thames. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I skipped a page forward. I've got it now. Lot 63A, the Knotwoods. The single plot. Host of recreational opportunities here. Chance of planning consent at a later date with a guide of 4,000. 3,000 bid on the net. 3,000 bid. 3,000 bid for the 3,000 bid at 3 bid. 3,500 bid. 3,500 bid for the 35. 3,500 bid. At 3,500 bid for the 4,000 bid. At 4,000 bid for the 45. 4,500 bid. At 4,500 bid for plot 11A, Knotwood Lane. 5,000 bid. 5,000 bid for the 5,000 bid for the 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 bid. At 5,000 bid for the 5,000 bid for the 5,000. Make no mistake at £5,000. At 5,000 bid for the 5,000. Every bid your own at £5,000. Look up, see what we do here at £5,000. At £5,000 bid for the 5,000. First time then at 5,000. We're going to sell it at £5,000. Second time at 5,000. Third and final time at £5,000. Thank you. Serves me right for trying to miss it out. Lot number 64 is, once again, we're back to plot A1 at Aylesbury. Thank you. 4,000 bid. 4,000 bid for the 4,000. Plot A1 at Aylesbury. Make no mistake. 4,000 bid. 4,000 bid. 5,000 bid. 5,000 bid for the 5,000. 6, 7, 7,000. You're out. 8. 8,000 bid, 8,500 bid for the 85, 8,500 bid for the 8,500, 8,500 bid, at 8,500 only bid for the 8,500 bid. You all sure at 8,500 bid? At 8,500 only bid for the 8,500 bid, at 8,500 bid, at 8,500 only bid for the 8,500. You all sure and all done at 85? At 8,500 bid, first time then at 85 for plot A1, lot 64, at 8,500 bid. Second time at 8,500, third and final time at £8,500. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite, I'm sorry. We move back then to lot 65, plot A303 and 304. The land at Hadlow Road, Tunbridge, with a guide price of £5,000. Freehold with vacant possession upon completion. 2 rectangular plots of just over 200 square metres this time. Access directly opposite 135 Hadlow Road. 2 is bid, £2,000 on the net to get on, 2,000 bid. 2,000 bid for them for slow start at 2,000 bid. And 2,000 only bid for the 2,000. 2,000 bid. 22, 2,200 bid, 22, 24, 2,400 bid, at 2,400 only bid for the 24, 24, 26, at 2,600 bid, at 2,600 only bid for the 26, 28, 2,800 bid, 2,800 bid, 3,000 bid, 3,000 bid for the 3,000, 31, 3,100 bid, take either of you 32, 3,200 bid, my bid's on the net 3, 33, 3,300 bid, and 3,300 bid and 34, 3,400 bid, at 3,400 bid. Small steps now at 34, at 3,400 bid and 3,450 bid, 3,450 and 3,450 bid for the 3,450 bid at 3,400 bid at 3,450 bid, and 3,500 bid, and 3,500 only bid for the 3,500 bid at 35. First time then at 3,500, second time at 3,500. The hammer's up, I'm going to sell it at £3,500 per plot. Thank you. Lot 66, we move across to Leisure's Way, Warlingham this time. Lovely little spot, very, very famous area, according to our vendor. D95 to D97, the plots this time. Slightly larger plots, with a guide of £5,000. 5 or 4, 2 is bid. £2,000 bid for them with my starter on the net at £2,000. 3, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3,000 bid, that'll try you. 3,004, 4,000 bid, 4,000 bid for them at 4,000. Plots D95 to 97, £4,000. 4,000 bid for them at 4,000 bid for them at 4,000. 41. 4,100 bid, at 4,100 only bid for that, 41, 4,100 bid, at 4,100 only bid for that, 41 at 41, at 4,100 bid for that, 4,100 bid at 41, at 4,100 bid, at 4,100 only bid for that, 4,100 bid at 41, at 4,100 bid at 42, 4,200 bid, at 4,200 bid, that sounds better at 4,200, at 4,200 only bid for that, 4,200 bid, first time then at 42. Second time at 42, third and final time at £4,200. Ladies and gentlemen, not quite, I'm sorry. Talk to us later about that one. We move back, I think, for the last time this evening to the land at Longreach, Ockham. Plot A285, 286, 287 and 288. So 4 plots in the lot with a guide price of £4,000. I ask you per plot, what do you want to be for it? 4, 3, 2, 2,000, I'm in your hands. Where's my £2,000 man? 2,000 bid, where? £1,500 bid. £1,500 bid at £1,500 bid for the 1,500. £1,500 bid at £1,500 per plot. I am bid at 1,500. 1,500. 2,000. 2,000 bid. 2,000 bid. 2,000 bid for the 2,000 bid. 2,500 bid. 2,500 only bid for the 2,500 bid at 25. At 2,500 only bid for the 2,500 bid. And 2,500 bid. 26. 27. 28. 29, 3,000, 3,000 bid, at £3,000 bid for that, 3,000 bid, at 3,000 bid for that, 3,000, at 3,000, at £3,000 bid for that, £3,000 per plot of £3,000, at £3,000 bid for that, 3,000, first time then at 3,000, second time at 3,000, third and final time at £3,000, ladies and gentlemen, not quite, but very nearly. We move on then back into the residential section of the auction. Lot number 68 is the tenanted 32 Oxford Road, Hartlepool, County Durham, TS25 5SN, with an original guide price of 35,000, currently achieving £4,800 per year. Really little handy mid-terrace property here, as long as you can take care of the tenants and asset manage, I think. Including front and rear yard. 30,000 is bid on the net. 30 bid. 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid. Make no mistake at 30,000. 30,000 bid for the 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid. A little two bed doing £4,800 per year at 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid for the 30,000. At 30,000 bid. At 30,000 bid for the 30,000 bid at 31. At 31,000 bid. At 31,000 bid for the 31 at 31,000. At 31,000 only bid for the 31. Is that a bid, sir? At 31,000 bid. At 31,000 bid for the 31,000 bid. At 31,000 bid. As cheap as chips, as David Dickinson would say. At 31,000 bid. At 31,000 only bid for the 31,000 bid. At 31,000 bid. Well, I shan't dwell at 31,000. First time then at 31. Second time at 31, third and final time at £31,000. I think that'll be gone tomorrow, to be honest. Tom, you need to work a little bit harder with that. We move on to lot 69. If the last wasn't cheap enough for you, this is sure to be. The student pod at 41 Hallgate, Salem Street, Bradford. Close to the university, plenty of letting potential. Bradford 14NN, with a guide price of £15,000 plus the buyer's premium. I believe it's currently vacant, but it has been previously let on an AST doing £3,000 per year. Are you listening? Currently been achieving £3,000 per year. Bradford City Centre with a guide price of 15. Put me in at 15,000 to get on. Pardon? 5,000 is bid apparently. 5,000 bid, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13,000 bid, you're out. May I? 13,000 bid, 14 bid in the room. 14,000 bid, 15. 15,000, 15,000 16. 16,000 bid, 16,000 in the room at 16,000 bid, 16,000 only bid for that, 16,000, at 16,000, it's for nothing at 16,000, at 16,000 bid, make no mistake, it's going to sell. My bid's directly in front of me at 16,000 bid. First time then at 16,000, second time at 16,000. Are you sure that we're not missing something here? That's £16,000. Last time then, at 16,000. Thank you. We move swiftly on to lot 70, 33 Beechworth Court, Willesden Lane, London, NW67YZ. Tom and I have inspected this flat. very spacious flat in North London. Some HMOUs taking place inside the flat at the moment, so I think on the whole it's achieving about £30,000 a year. Sale subject to vendor's approval after this evening, with a guide price of £475. North West London flat, good block, as pictured. 450, 400, 400,000 IM bid, 400,000 bid for the 400, 400 bid in 10, 410, 410,000, 410,000 20, 420, 420 bid, 420,000 bid, 30, 430, 430 bid, at 430,000 bid for the 430, at 430,000, 40, 440, 440, 440, 5 to help you now at 440, 5, 445, 445, 50, 450, 450,000 bid, at 450,000 bid for the 450, and 5, 455, 60, 460. May I again? 460,000. At 460,000 bid for the 460. You're all out at 460,000. At 460,000 bid for the 460. At 460,000 bid. North West London flat at 460 bid. At 460,000 bid for the 460. At 460. At 460 bid. At 460,000 bid for the 460. First time then at 460. Second time at 460. Third and final time at 460. All sure and all done at 460. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you know where we need to be there. Come and talk to me afterwards, thank you. So we move back to a development opportunity. 12 Jasper Street, Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire, ST1 3DA. This time with a guide of 200,000. Opportunity for HMO development, with planning consent granted for 7 brand new apartments. Massive house, plenty of opportunity if you want to do the development here. Multiple exit plans. Private tenants and international students on the doorstep. HS2 coming very quickly. Can only go up in value between Birmingham and Manchester. The guide of 200,000 bid. 180 where? No less, 200 bid. 200,000 number for the 200. 200,000 bid. And 200,000 number for the 200. 200. And 5. 205. 205,000. And 205,000. 210. 210,000. 210,000 bid. At 210,000 bid for the 210. At 210,000. At 210,000. For 12 Jasper Street, Stoke-on-Trent at 210,000. At 210. At 210,000 bid. At 210,000 only bid for the 210. At 210. Make no mistake, you're all out at 210,000. My bid's on the net at 210. 212. 212. 212,000. 212,000 bid. At 212,000 bid. Small steps now at 212,000. At 212,000 bid. At 212,000 only bid for the 212. You're all out and all done. First time then at 212. Second time at 212. The third and final time at 212,000. Yes or no at 212. Try again another day with that one, ladies and gentlemen. We move then to Northampton, Katoomba, One Goose Pastures, Crow Lane, Little Billington, Billing Aquadrome, with a guide price of 70,000. Plus the buyer's premium, of course, part of the £10 million Billing Aquadrome development. Plenty of opportunity to get this let, currently vacant, worth about £850 a month to let this one. Subject, of course, to the ground rent and service charge on the site. Previously achieving 9,600 per year, as you can see. Or a little more, to be honest, I think. Just 5 miles from Northampton. Guide of 70, 70,000 to get on, don't go back, 60,000 bid, 60,000 bid for the 60,000, 61, 61,000 bid, 62, 62, 3, 4, 64,000, 5 in the room, 65,000, 66, 66, 66, every bid your own, you're out at 66,000, at 66,000 bid, at 66,000 only bid for that, 66,000, at 66,000, at 66,000 bid, my bid's on the net at 66,000, you sure? At 66,000, at 66,000 bid, at 66,000 bid for that, 66, 7 sir? 66,000 bid, at 66,000 bid, on the net then at 66,000. First time then at 66 you're going to sell. Second time at 66,000. Third and final time at £66,000, all short and all done at 66. Thank you. We move on then to the apartment 26 Hamilton House, Liverpool, LE36AE, as pictured. Well done, Shanice, thank you. Got it right this time I have. Fantastic 2-bed apartment, 68 square metres of second floor space, including the balcony, in the heart of Liverpool's metropolitan area. Subject, as you can see from our details, to the highest price rises in 2019-2020. 15 minutes walk from the Lime Street station with a guide of 90,000. 80 bid. 80,000 bid for the 80 bid. 81, 81,000 bid. You're out on the net at 81, 82, 82 bid, 82, 3, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 88,000 on the net at 88, 9, 89, 90, 90,000 bid, 90,000 bid, 1, 91, 91,000, 91,000 bid for the 91, and 91,000 only bid for the 91, and 91,000 bid, and 91,000 only bid for the 91. Where's my 2 at 91? First time then at 91,000. Second time at 91,000. Third and final, 92. 92,000. 92,000 bid. 3. 93. 93. You're out in the room at 93,000. 93,004. 94. 94. What's happening on the net? We have 24 people watching and 13 bidders. 94,000. 94,000 bid. My bid's in the room at 94,000. Excuse me. At 94,000 only bid for that at 94. 5, 95, 95, 95,000 bid. At 95,000 only bid for that 6, 96, 96,000, 96,000 bid. At 96,000 in the room at 96,000. At 96,000 only bid for that at 96,000. My bid's directly in front of me at 96,000. For the first time then at 96. For the second time at 96,000. For the third and final time at 96, make no mistake, we're about 15 grand adrift here at £96,000. I'm going to sell it at £96,000, subject to vendor's approval, ladies and gentlemen. £96,000. Pardon? Just a little, thank you. Hold on. We move on with a couple of missing lots we were waiting for that didn't quite make the catalogue. We move on to lot 76, the plot of land off Russell Way and Tilgate Lane. The plot of land off Russell Way and Tilgate Lane. Subject to measurement survey, all sorts going on here, right at the back of a commercial development and a small scale industrial estate. All sorts of potential uses. I would say it wants gardening and looking after and taking care of for a while, and something will happen in the future. But what a fantastic opportunity at the guide price to just put some money in the piggy bank. With a guide of 8,000 bid where? 4,000 then, well okay, I'll let him start. 4,000 bid, £4,000 bid for that, 4 bid, £4,000 bid for that, 4,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 6,000, 6,000 bid, 6,000 bid for the 6,000. Try again at 6,000, 7, 7,000, 8,000, 8,000 bid on the net at 8,000, 8,000, 8,500 bid, 8,500 only bid for the 85, 8,500 bid, at 8,500 bid, at 8,500 only bid for the 8,500 bid, at 8,500 only bid for the 8,500 bid, at 8,500 bid. My bid's first time then at 8,500, second time at 8,500, third and final time at 8,500 pounds, 9,000, 9,000 bid, 9,000 bid for the 9,000, 9,000 bid, 9,000 bid for the first time then at 9, second time at 9, third and final time at 9,000 pounds. So near yet so far, ladies and gentlemen, 9,000. Number 77 Borough Road, Middlesbrough, has been postponed to our next auction, as has the flat 26 at Cressy Houses. The vendor wants to allow time for the private treaty market to catch up with that one. Which brings us on, I believe, to lot 79, the plot of land 138, Snakey Lane, Felsham, Middlesex, TW 137NB. Plot 138 is sold prior. Moves us swiftly to 79A, the plot of land number 250 at Snakey Lane, Felsham. Once again, TW 137NB with a guide price of 2,500. Where do you want to be for it? 2 is bid, £2,000 bid for then on the net at 2,000. Plot 250 at £2,000. At £2,000 bid for then at 2,000. Where's my telephone bidders at £2,000? At £2,000 bid for then at 2,000. At 2,000, 2,100 bid. At 2,100 only bid for then at 2,100 bid at 21. 22, 2,200 bid at 2,200 bid. With shell at 2,200 bid. At 2,200 bid. At 2,200 bid. Every bid your own. 23, 24. 2,400 bid. 2,400 bid. Proxy with shell at 2,400 bid. 25, 2,500 bid. 26, 26, 26, 7, 27, 8, 9, 30, 3,000 bid. 31, 32, 3,200 bid. 3, 4, 5, 3,500 bid. At 3,500 bid, can't be wrong at 3,500 bid. At 3,500 bid, my bid's at the back of the room, 35, 36, 37, 3,700 bid. You're out on the net at 3,700 bid. At 3,700 bid, 8, 9, 3,900 bid, 4, 1. What happens if I go 2? 3, 4, 5, 45, 4,500 bid. Now who? 45. 4,500 bid for the 4,500 bid. My bid's at the back of the room. Make no mistake of 4,500 bid. I thought so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 48 then. 4,800 bid. At the back of the room at 4,800 bid. 5,000 bid. 51. 5,100. Back of the room. 5,100 bid. 5,100 bid. Make no mistake of 5,100 bid. 52. 53. 53. Try again on the net at 5,300 bid. In the room at 5,300. We buy at 5,300. My bid's with shell on the registration desk at 5,300. First time you like. 54, 5. 5,500. 5,500 bid. 6, 7. 5,700. 8, 9. 6, 1. 6, 1, with shell on the registration desk at 6,100, 6,100, 6,100 bid. Who's thinking on that net? 6,100 bid. That's 6,100 bid on the registration desk, mate. No mistake, it's going to sell. 6,100 for the first time. 2, 3, 5,
No, 63 is in.
No, 63 in the room. Does your man want to give 65?
He's not billing again.
Okay, 6,300 in the room then. 6,300 bid. You've stopped him at 6,300 bid. First, 4, 5. I told you to give 5. 6,500 bid. 6,500 bid.
In the room.
6,500 with shell on the registration desk at 6,500 bid. First time then at 65. Second time at 65. 6, 7. 67. 6,700 bid. You better order my dinner and we'll get there eventually. 6,700 bid. At 6,700 bid. If it's in the room at 6,700 at 6,700 bid with shell on the registration desk at 6,700. 8, 9. 69. 6,900 bid. Somebody's enjoying property bidding at 6,900 bid, Moo Moo. At 6,900 bid. At 6,900 bid for that, 6,900. 7,000. 71. 71. 71. Try again. Net. 71. At 7,100 bid. At 7,100 any bid for that, 7,100. In the room at 7,100. 72. I hope you got plenty of charge in that phone, Charlie. 72, 73. 73. What are we doing? 73, 73 bid. 73 bid. In the room at 7,300 bid. At 7,300 any bid for that, 73. At 7,300 bid. 4, 5. 7,500 bid. At 7,500 any bid for that, 7,500. At 7,500 bid. Yes or no at 7,500. In the room, 75. 7,500 bid. At 7,500 bid for that, 7,500 bid at 75. Try again then, 7,500. First time then, 75.
6.
6, I thought so. 7. 77. 77 bid. 7,700 bid for that, 7,700. At 7,700, I'm back in the room at 7,700 bid. At 7,700 bid for that, 7,700. 8, 9. 7,900. Spoken bid at 7,900. At 7,900 bid. With CW at 7,900 this time. At 7,900 bid. At 7,900 only bid. In the room at 7,900 bid. You all sure? First time then. So what happens if I do this? 7,900 for the second time. In the room at 7,900. Third and final time with this one.
8.
I could have bought a lottery ticket on it. 8,000. 8,000 bid. 8,000 bid for that at 8,000. On the net at £8,000. At £8,000 bid for that at 8,000. First time then at 8. Keep him on the phone, Charlie. There's another one coming. £8,000. Second time at 8. Third and final time at £8,000. All sure, all done. Sell away. Thank you. We move on then to 79B. Subject all the time to vendor's approval with this one. Plot 166, Snaky Lane again. What do you want to do for it? 8. 8,000. 7. 6. 5, 3 bid. £3,000 bid for that. 3,000. £3,000 bid. 4. 4,000 bid. 4,000 bid for that. 4,000 bid. 4,000 bid for that. 4,000 bid at 4. 4,000 bid for that. 4,000. At 4,000 bid for that. 4,000. Plot 166 at 4,000 bid. At £4,000 bid for that. 4,000 bid. At £4,000 bid. The last one made 8,000. 4,000 bid. At £4,000 bid for that. 4,000 bid for that. 4,000. You're all out. For plot 166 at 4,000. At £4,000 bid for that. 4,000 bid for that. 4,000. All sure and all done at 4,000. First time then at 4. Second time at 4. Third and final time at £4,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to be honest, I don't understand you. At £4,000. Last time, all done, sell away. Not today. I'm not going to sell one at 8,000 and then give the other away at 4. So we move on to lot 79C, the plot of land A253 Snakey Lane, TW13 7NB, with a guide of £5,000, different vendor, 2,000, for plot 253, 2,000 to get on. 2,000 bid, £2,000 bid for the £2,000 bid, at £2,000 bid for the 2,000 who's going to sell at 2,000 bid, at £2,000 bid for the 2,100 bid, every bid you own at 21, 22, 2,200 bid for the 2,200 bid, at 2,200 bid at 23, 2,300 bid, at 2,300 bid for the 2,300 bid, at 2,300 only bid for the 2,300 bid at 23. The bid's on the net is going to sell at 2,300 bid. Are you looking? At 2,300 bid. First time then at 23. Second time at 23. We're actually 2,300 bid. At 2,300 bid for the 23. 24, was that a bid, sir? 2,400. 2,400 bid. In the room at 2,400. 25. 2,500 bid. Every bid you own, make no mistake, at 2,500. At 2,500 bid. You've got a man on the net, haven't you? 2,500. At 26. 2,600. 2,600 bid. 27. 2,700 bid. You're out. 28. 2,800 bid. At 2,800 bid for the 28. Man is in the room. Third row at 2,900. 3,000. 3,000 bid. Third row 3,000. You're all out. 31. 3,100 bid. At 3,100 bid for the 31. I can't see him either, sir. 32. 3,200 bid. There's no way of telling at 3,200. At 3,200 bid, 33, 3,300 bid, at 3,300 only bid for the 3,300 bid. Are you all sure at 3,300? At 3,300, 34, 34 with my bid of 135 at 3,400, 35, 3,500 bid. At 3,500 only bid for the 3,500 bid at 35, at 3,500 only bid for the 3,500 bid, at 3,500 bid on the net at 35. At 3,500 bid at 36, at 37, 3,700 bid. Here they come at 3,700 bid at 3,700 I am bid at 3,700 bid. I shall come back to you, sir, at 3,700 bid. At 3,700 bid on the net at 3,700 only bid for that 3,700 bid at 37. First time on the net then at 3,700. Second time on the net at 3,700. 38. Thank you, sir. 38. 3,800. 4,000 on the net. 4,000 on the net. 4,000 bid. At 4,000 on the net. You sure? At 4,000. At £4,000 I am bid for on the net at 4,000. Fair time this time then at £4,000. I'm in no rush to finish at £4,000. I'm enjoying it too much. £4,000 bid. At £4,000 I am bid for there. £4,000. At 4,000. For the first time on the net then at £4,000. For the second time on the net at £4,000. Would you like to try him with a £50 note, sir? Would that help you? 4,050 may I? No? £4,000 then? Third and final time for £4,000. Sold away on the net at £4,000 for plot A253. Thank you. We move over then to the Chase, Andover Road, Newbury, Berkshire, NG14 6RS. Surrounded by beautiful greenery, as it says in the catalogue here, off the A343, approximately a mile and a half out of Newbury town, with a guide of 2,000. What do you want to be? 2, 1, put me in at £1,000. One bid, £1,000 bid for the 1,000 for the Chase, £1,000. £1,000 bid for that, 1,000 bid at 1,000, at 1,000 only bid for that, 1,000, at 1,000, Up 1,000 bid. Up 1,000 only bid for the 1,000. Up 1,000 bid. Up 1,000 only bid for the 1,000. 1,100. 1,100. That's what you mean, isn't it? 1,100. 1,100. 11, not 110,000, just 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100 bid. 1,100 bid. Genuine bid on the net is £1,100. At £1,100 I am bid for 1,100. 1,100. 1,100 bid. 1,100 bid for 1,100. Get ready for the money shot, Jordan. £1,100. £1,100 bid for 1,100. 1,100 bid. We all sure and all done at £1,100. I'm going to sell it at 1,100. First time then it's 11. Second time it's 1,100. Third and final time it's £1,100. All sure, all done. Hammers up. Thank you. 1,100. We move on then to lot 81, the land at Love Club, the plots 71 to 75, Goodshaw Lane, Rossendale, Lancashire, BB48FB. I have to be honest in saying I don't think we've had time to get here, so I can't fill you in on a personal level, only by the description of the catalogue. 240 square metres per plot subject to measurement survey, land of Goodshaw Lane, with a guide of 2,500, couple of grand you like, 2,000 where? Let's get on, 2,000, land of Goodshaw Lane, 2,000 bid to get on, well £1,000 then, £500 bid, £500 bid for that, £500, £500 bid, £500 bid for that, 500, 6 did you say? 6, 7, 8, 9,000, £1,000, £1,000 bid for that, £1,000 bid for that, 1,000, 1,100, 1,100 bid, £1,100 bid for that, 1,100, 1,100, plot 71 to 75 Goodshaw Lane, £1,100, £1,100 bid for that, £1,100 bid for that, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100 bid, £1,100 bid for that, 1,100, 21 watchers and 13 bidders still here. At £1,100 bid for the 1,100, 1,100. First time then at 1,100 for the land at Goodshaw Lane at £1,100. At £1,100 bid for the 1,100. First time then 11. Second time 11. Third and final time 1,200 with Charlie. 1,200, 1,200, 1,200. My bid's in the room, make no mistake, at £1,200. At £1,200 bid for the 1,200 bid for the 1,200. 1,200, £1,200 bid at £1,200 bid for that, £1,200 bid for that, 1,200. Subject to vendor's approval at £1,200. I'll have to exchange with you in the morning at £1,200. First time at 1,200. Second time at 1,200. Make no mistake, my bid's on the telephone with Charlie at the back of the room at £1,200. You all sure and all done at 1,200. Thank you. Tom, keep me straight then. The 82, 171 Hammond Street Road, EN7, back to London. Ideal investment opportunity to buy freehold land.
Okay.
How often do you get to this?
Just in case or not.
What are we doing?
You're all right. Okay, lovely. All right.
171 Hammond Street Road.
1,100.
Yeah.
1,100, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1,500, 16, 18, 1,800, you're out. 1,800 bid. 1,800 bid for that, 1,800. 1,800 bid at 18, 1,900. 2,000, 2,000 bid. £2,000 bid for that, 2,000. 21, 2,100 bid. At 2,100 only bid for that, 2,100 bid. At 2,100 bid. Plot 171 at Hammond Street Road, 2,100 bid. At 2,100 bid, 22. 2,200 bid, you all sure? 22, what we doing? 22, what we doing? 22. 24. 2,400 is bid. 2,400 bid. Take your time, be right. 2,400 bid. at 2,400, only bid for that, 2,400 bid at 24.
5.
25, we're having a strong finish, 2,500 bid, 2,500, only bid for that, 2,500 bid, 26, 2,600, 27 if you like, 2,600 I am bid at 2,600 bid, 7 you like, now at 2,600. First time then at 2,600 bid, second time at 26. You right or wrong?
7, 8.
2,800 bid, 2,800 bid. 2,800 only bid for that, 2,800 bid, 28. First time then at 2,800 bid. 2,800 bid, 9, 3, 3,000 bid, at 3,000 bid for that, 3,000 bid, you've all sure and all done at £3,000. First time on the net then at £3,000. Second time on the net then for plot 171 at £3,000.
1.
31, 32, 3,200 bid. Start the process all again then at 3,200 bid. At 3,200 only bid for then you're all out 3, 33, 4, 34, 34. This is like selling pedigree cattle, not plots of land. 3,400 bid, 35, 36, 3,600 bid. Where's the tic tac, Charlie? 3,600 bid. At 3,600 only bid for there, 3,600 bid at 36, 3,600 bid, at 3,600 only bid for then, you're right Tom, at 3,600?
Yeah.
At 3,600 bid, first time then at 36, second time at 36, make no mistake, every bid your own, I'm going to sell it, 37, 30, 38, thought I was reaching for the gavel then, 3,800 bid, at 3,800 only bid for there, 3,800 bid at 38, at 3,800 only bid for the 3,800 bid.
9.
9.
4.
So I'll try that again. 4,000 bid. At 4 triple is my bid. At 4 triple is my bid. At 44. At 4,000 bid. At 4,000 bid. Try 41 if you like at £4,000. At £4,000 bid at 4 bid. First time then at 4. Second time at 4. Third and final time at 4, and this time I thought I was going to pick the gavel up. 42 at 4,200 bid. Let's try again at 4,200 bid at 42. First time then at 4,200. Would you like it for a second time then at 4,200? At 4,200 only bid at 42. Do you have a bid of moo at 4,200 bid? At 4,200 bid at 42. At 4,200 only bid for that. 4,200 bid. My bid's on the net at 3, 4, 44. At 4,400 bid, at 4,400 only bid for that, 4,400 bid, at 4,400 bid. Patience is a virtue, so they say, at 4,400 bid, at 4,400 only bid for that, 4,400 bid, you all done? At 4,400.
5.
5. Is that 45 or 5?
6.
46. 4,600 bid. At 4,600 only bid for that, 4,600 bid at 46. At 4,600 bid. At 4,600 I am bid, make no mistake, my bid's on the net, I'm going to sell it at 4,600. First time then.
7.
47, I was about to swap from the pen to the gavel again then. 48, 4,800 bid, at 4,800 only bid for that, 4,800 bid at 48. Try again at 48 at 4,800. First time then at 48. For the second time at 4,800.
9. 5.
And nearly put the pen down for a minute. 5,000 bid. 5,000 bid for that. 5,000 bid for that. 5,000 bid at 5. At 5,000 bid. At 5,000 bid for that. 5,000 bid for that. 5. At 5,000 bid. At 5,000 I am bid for that. 5,000 bid and try again at 51.
2.
All I have to do is ask. 52. 53. At 5,200 bid for that, 52 bid for that, 52 bid for that, 5,200 bid at 52. At 5,200 bid. First time then at 5,200. For the second time then at 5,200. The penny's down on the roster at 5,200. At 5,200 bid first time, 52. Second time, 52. Fair time, fair warning then, 5,200. I sell away at 5,200. At Thank you for your bidding and patience. £5,200.
Now we've got to go study these next lot. My man.
We move on to lot 83. Bridget's Man, first time bidder, got to go steady. Plot 78, Amersham Road, Chalfont St Giles, HP 84RU, with a guide price of £2,000. Fantastic opportunity to obtain some amenity land here. Plot 78. 2,000. Even first time bidders can bid 2,000. 1. £1,000 you like. Well, £500 to get on then. It doesn't matter how long I'm here. £500. What's happening? £500, 500 bid, 600 bid, 600 bid in the room at £600. At £600 bid, at £600 bid, I've got to give time for the phone. £600, no, you're out. I've got £600 directly in front of me in the room at £600.
Okay.
At £600 bid for there, 600.
Yeah.
At £600 bid for there, £600. At £600 only bid for there, in the room at £600. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, at £600. My bid's in the room. Your man's out. In the room, £600. At £600. At £600 bid for there, 600. I ask, 7 you like at £600. At £600 only bid, in the room, it'll have done you some good to take the time and trouble to turn up. The cheapest plot all night.
7 on the net.
700. You're out this to 800. 800 bid. 800 bid. I like selling to people who have patiently waited all night. 800. 800 bid. Is it you or me?
No, it's in the room.
800 bid. My bid's at the back of the room. I shan't take you twice. £800. At £800 I bid for 800. At 800 only bid. 900. I'm sorry. 900. 900 bid on the net. 900. 1,000. 1,000 bid in the room. 1,000. 1,000 bid for the 1,000 bid for the 1,000. At 1,000 only bid for the 1,000 bid for the 1,000. At 1,000 bid. At 1,000 only bid for the 1,000 bid for the 1,000. 1,100. 1,100 in the room. Sorry, on the net. 1,100. 1,200. 1,200. 1,200 bid for the 1,200 bid for the 1,200 bid for the 1,200. 1,200 bid. At 1,200 bid for the 1,200. I'm in the room, I believe, at 1,200. At 1,200 bid. First time then at 1,200. I don't think it's going to work. I was about to say, I don't think it's going to work. 1,300. 1,400. 1,500. 15, if I can. 16. 1,600 bid. 1,600 only bid for the 1,600 bid for the 1,600. At 1,600 bid. My bid's with you.
Yeah.
At 1,600. 1,700. 1,700 bid. In a minute, my guide price will be right. 1,800. 1,800 bid. At 1,800 only bid for the 1,800 bid. At 1,800 bid for the 1,800. At 1,800 only bid for the 1,800. You all sure and all done at 1,800. On the next 1,800. Try 2 and I think it'll stop him. May I? 2,000?
Chance 1, just play the game.
1,900. Play the game, she says. 1,900, that's fair comment. 2,000. Told you should have been 2. 2,000 bid. At 2,000 bid for the 2,000 bid for the 2,000. At 2,000 bid at 21. 21. Now you're 2. I'd already taken 21 here. Now you're 2. 2,200. First time 22 bid. At 2,200 bid for the 2,200. 23. It's easy to nod. 2,300 bid. 24. 25. 25 in the room at 2,500 bid. At 2,500 only bid for the 2,500 bid at 25. In the room at 2,500. 2,600. 2,600 bid. At 2,600 only bid for the 2,600 bid.
We're out of the room.
At 2,600 bid. 26 bid for the 2,600 bid. 26. 50 to help you. 26.50, spoil it a little bit. Yeah, 26.50. 26.50 bid. At 26.50 bid. In the room at 26.50. At 26.50 bid for the 27. 27 bid. 29. That's sorted. Yeah, now. 2,900 bid. In the room at 2,900. First time then at 2,900. Second time at 3,000. 3,000 bid. At £3,000 bid for the £3,000 bid at 3. At £3,000 bid for the £3,000. At £3,000 on the next 50. 3,050. 3,050 bid. 3,050 bid for the 3,050 bid for the 3050 at 3,050 bid. 31. 3,100 bid on the net at 3,100 bid at 3,100 bid for the 3,102. Talk to me. 32. 3,200 bid at 3,200 only bid for the 3,200 bid at 32 at 3,200 bid at 32. No, I won't take you twice. You're in at 3,200. At 3,200 bid 33, 3,300 bid 34, 34, 34. They haven't come this far to be beaten, you know, at 3,400. First time then at 34, second time at 34.
35.
Aha! 3,500. At 3,500 bid. At 3,500 bid for the 35 at 35. One more. 6. 36. Thank you for all your help. I am trying the best I can. 3,600 bid. In the room at 36. At 3,600 bid for the 36. At 3,600 bid. In the room. First time then at 36. Second time at 36. Third and final time the hammer's up at 3,600 bid. You're going to lose it. I've tried to go as fast as I can. 36.50 on the net. 36.50 bid. At 36.50 bid. 37? You're going to have to talk to me. I need to know what to do.
Yeah, 37 in the room.
No, hold on. Are we right at 37?
Yeah.
Yes. 3,700 bid. At 3,700 only bid for the 3,700 bid. In the room at 3,700 bid. First time then at 3,700. Second time at 3,700. You're going to lose it. It's going to sell in the room at 3,700. Thank you for your patience and attendance. Fantastic. Well done.
You outbid my mouth.
Right, the neighbouring plot. Let's do it again. The neighbouring plot. 3, 2, 1. £1,000. Put them together. £1,000 is bid. One and bid at £1,000 bid for the 1,000. 1,000 bid for the 1,000 bid for the 1,000. 1,100. Let's do it again. 1,100. 1,100 bid for the 1,100. 12. 1,200. 1,200 to keep them together. 1,200 bid. 13. 14. You're both out. 1,400 bid. 1,400 bid for the 1,500. 1,500 bid. At 1,500 only bid for the 1,500 bid. Try again at 1,500 bid. I've got 1,500, mate. No mistake about it. 1,500 bid. At 50, I shall only take you once. At 1,500 bid. 1,600. They, on the other hand, might keep bidding against you. 1,600 bid. At 1,600 only bid for the 1,600 bid on the net at 1,600 bid. We're right, Tom? At 1,617. 1,700 bid. At 1,700 only bid for the 1,700 bid. You all sure and all done at 1,700 in the room at 1,700 first time, then keep them together at 1,700 bid. Second, third and final time, 1,700. Same buyer. Too late. Same buyer. You missed it. You don't, because the hammer gone. So there we are. We move on to lot 84, the plot 225, Ben Hall Mill Road, Tunbridge Wells in Kent, TN2 with a guide price of 2,500 again. 120 square metre plot as catalogued. Have you been here, Tom, or not been here?
Not yet, no.
No, you haven't inspected as yet. Okay, off the B2169. 2,000 is where?
1,000 is bid.
1,000 bid, £1,000 bid, 1,200 bid, 1,200 bid for that, 1,200 bid for that, 1,200, 14, 1,600, 1,600 bid, at 1,600 only bid for that, 1,600 bid, 1,800, 1,800 bid, 2,000 bid, at £2,000 bid, 2,100 bid at 21, at 2,100 only bid for that, 2,100 bid at made no mistake at 2,100 bid for lot 84, at 2,100 bid, at 2,100 only bid for that, 2,100 bid, first time then at 2,100, the second time at 2,100, the third and final time at 2,100, it'll soon be time for tea at £2,100. All short and all done. I'm going to sell it, lot 84, at £2,100. Thank you, 2,100. Right, so we move on to lot number 85, over to the south of Ireland, Bridge Street, Ballylongford, County Carrying Ireland, V13, weird postcodes, V31, sorry, to be sold in euros under the England and Wales common option conditions for the avoidance of doubt. Irish freehold property as pictured. Fantastic little property as a getaway, 2 double bedrooms, 1 single. £50,000 to get on. 50,000. It's cheap, fully renovated, £50,000. 40 bid to get on then. £40,000 bid, don't dwell, £40,000. At 40 bid, at £40,000 bid for that, 40,000 bid at 40 bid, at £40,000 bid for that, £40,000 bid, at £40,000 iron bid at 40 bid, at £40,000 bid for that, 45, at 45,000 bid. Anybody up at 45,000? 20 watchers, 9 bidders at 45,000 bid, at 45,000 bid for that, 45,000 bid at 45. At 45,000 bid at 50 bid at £50,000 bid at 50 bid at £50,000. At £50,000 iron bid for that, £50,000 bid for that, £50,000 at 50. At £50,000 bid for that, £50,000 bid for that, £50,000 you all sure and all done at 50,000. First time then I shan't dwell at 50,000. Second time at £50,000. Third and final time at 50,000. Only bid. A little bit more advertising required there, ladies and gentlemen, I think, on part of my team. So we move on to lot 86, different kettle of fish, development potential here, the former public house and bungalow to the left-hand side of the picture included, Main Street, Ballyhayhill, County Limerick, Southern Ireland, with a guide price of €100,000, including 3/4 of an acre to the rear, 80,000 bid, 80,000 bid for that, 80,000. 80,000 bid for that, 80,000 bid on the net at 80,000 bid, at £80,000 bid for that, 80,000 bid at 80 bid, at 81,000 bid at 81, 81,000 bid for that, 81,000 bid, at 81,000 bid for that, 81,000 bid for Ballyhayhill. Have a look at the property at 81,000 bid, at 81,000 bid for that, 81,000 bid, and you all sure at 81,000. At 81,000 bid for that, 81,000 bid, first time then at 81. Second time at 81, the third and final time at 81,000, only bid at 81,000. Ladies and gentlemen, not today, I'm sorry. We will move on. We move on, when I can organise my file, to the land to the northeast side of Vicarage Road, Bexley, with a guide of 170,000. 4 acres in this lot, subject of course to the buyer's premium and measurement survey, but 4 acres is being sold to you. Plenty of hope value, plenty of consent coming forward here. 150,000 is bid, 150, 160, 160,000, try again. 170, 170, 170 bid, at 170,000 bid for the 170, at 170,000 bid, at 170 I am bid, at 170,000 bid for the 170, at 170,000 bid, at 170, at 170,000 bid, at 170 bid, at 170,000 bid, at 170,000 bid, 5 you like it, 170,000. 170 bid, 170,000 bid, 170 bid, 170,000 bid. Is that it, really? 170,000 bid? 175, 175,000. 180 bid, at 180 bid on the net, 180,000 bid, at 180,000 bid, at 180,000 bid. 2 you like it, 182? At 182,000, at 182,000 bid. At 182,000 bid, at 182,000. At 182 at 182,000. At 182 I am bid at 182,000 bid at 182. At 182,000 bid at 182 at 182 at 182. First time then at 182,000. Second time at 182,000. Third and final time at 182. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep that for another day at 182,000. Thank you. On that basis, I'm going to withdraw lot 88 and move on to lot 89. The 3 plots of land off Wash Pond Lane, Ledgers Road, with a guide price of £5,000 per plot, lot 89, not catalogued unfortunately, but on your addendum. A photograph of the area of which you can see on your screens behind me. Once again, Chelsham, 3,000 is bid. 3,000 bid for the 3 bid. At £3,000 bid for the 3 bid. At £3,000 bid for the 3 bid. Land off Wash Pond Lane at £3,000 bid for the 3,000. At 3,000 bid. At 3,000 only bid for the 3,000 bid for the 3,000. 31. 3,100 bid. At 3,100 bid for the 3,100 bid at 31. At 3,100 I am bid for that, 3,100 bid at 3,100 bid at 31. At 3,100 I am bid for that, 3,100 bid at 3,100 bid. You're all out. At 3,100 bid. This evening's last lot, don't miss it. At 3,100 bid. At 3,100 only bid for that, 31 bid at 31 at 31. First time then at 3,100. Second time at 3,100. Third and final time at 3,100. We'll make a better job of that in December, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you all for your being in attendance. If you'd like to speak to me or Bridget or any of the rest of the team, please don't hesitate to do so. We're here to entertain you, look after you, and make sure we take your money. So please come and talk to me. Thank you very much.